Retirement is a long-term goal you need to plan way ahead for. A quote by Okwe. Chapter 7. Like pizza slices. Halal. Adjective. An Arabic word that means permissible. Use. Some non-Muslims also invest in halal funds. I think you already know this, but I love my job. I love what I do. Even more specifically, I love my colleagues. I promise, I do. I'm going to say it again because the next few paragraphs might make you think otherwise. So I'm trying to get to you first. I really love my colleagues. I promise. Now that's out of the way, let me tell you something that happened at the office one random day. I was working on an article for the blog. I had procrastinated on this article for the longest time, so I decided that if I was able to get it done, I'd reward myself with pizza in the evening. As we all know, evening pizzas are the best. It has nothing to do with the fact that everyone would have gone home by then and I wouldn't have to share with too many people. The evening pizza reward was motivating enough, so I got to work on the article and finished writing it. At about 5:30 p.m., after about an hour or so, I was done. Yay! I shared it with Nonso to take a look and help me create an illustration to go with the post. Then I stepped out of my office to the lounge and down to the kitchen. Guess what I saw? People. People everywhere. Why is everybody still here? Aren't you supposed to be in your house so I can eat my pizza in peace? It was already getting late and it did not look like they were packing their bags. Everyone was even getting comfortable on the couch in the lounge. Pizza plans in the mud. Or maybe not. I came up with a plan to come clean. Who wants pizza? I asked. My voice raised a little. Me, responded many excited voices from every corner of the office. That excitement didn't last long. It was cut short after my next statement. Yay! Me too! So let's order. Not long, 2 other people were in on the pizza plan too. Great! We pulled money together and ordered 7 boxes of different flavors. When the pizza arrived, I ended up eating out of the different flavors, even though I had ordered barbecue chicken for myself. I was so excited because I got to try one of the brand's new limited edition flavors that I wouldn't have ordered if it was just me. I couldn't justify the price difference to myself. Why am I paying an extra 3,000 naira for French sausages? Oh well, I tried it without buying a whole box, and it tasted so good. As I narrated the joy of experiencing all the pizzas at once to Farami, my mouth still chewing hard on one, something dawned on me. This is how mutual funds work. You cannot afford to get a whole fund, so you buy a piece of it and still reap the benefits attached. Because pizza isn't sold in slices. The pooled money from your friends has to go to one person who then orders the box of pizza. This person is the fund manager. They determine what type of pizza to buy based on the money put together and a few other factors. There are different types of mutual funds to choose from based on your risk appetite. How much risk are you willing to bear? What is your preferred investment duration? Broadly speaking, there are 5 types of mutual funds: equity funds, bond funds, money market funds, balance funds, and halal funds. Hold on a minute. Don't roll your eyes at me just yet. I promise, it's simple. The major difference between each fund is determined by what they invest your money in. Let me walk you through them, okay? Ready? Equity funds, just as the name implies, are invested in equity, stocks, or as some people call them, company shares. They can be volatile, but they're handled by professionals who have access to more information than you do and have more experience. Bond funds pool your money with those of others in a basket of bonds. Bonds are a type of fixed income instrument that pay investors a fixed rate over a certain period of time. Even further, there are halal bond funds, naira bond funds, and dollar bond funds. Bond funds are rather unstable because they typically consist of different bonds, each having varying maturity dates, but they are less risky than equity funds and have higher returns than money market funds. Stay with me here. Money market funds invest in market instruments such as treasury bills and have short maturity dates. Since they're also low risk, their returns are usually lower in comparison to other types of funds. Balanced funds, as the name suggests, are mutual funds that bring together various instruments. For example, a fund can invest 40% of your money in equities or stock and 60% in government bonds. What these funds try to do is reduce your investment risk by diversification. While this helps with lowering risks, you have no control on how allocation across different asset classes is done. Halal funds, finally, are funds that invest in halal-approved investments in accordance to Islamic laws, from bonds to equities. As long as they match halal standards, such funds can be invested in them. In most cases, they invest in sukuk bonds, halal equities, or mix both. It's a moderate risk investment and has lower management cost. However, there are limited options and lesser diversification. Feel free to read through that again slowly if you need to. Trust me, it's pretty simple once you get it. In all, I just want you to understand that safe investments will not give you billions in 24 hours, but at least you sleep with your 2 eyes closed. Invest in mutual funds and safe instruments from verifiable fund managers. Carry wise, somebody? Just as I said earlier in the book, even when it comes to mutual funds, you have to stay woke. If you join a group that's at mobi_bitcoin_invest_099324 sent to you on Instagram and put your money there, that's the end. Stay vigilant. Ugh! I got so carried away with teaching that I forgot about my yummy pizza. I love my job and my colleagues, but food is where I draw the line. I only remember this story today because I just finished my evening pizza. I'm the only one left at the office now because everyone left early to avoid traffic. Bliss. So the next time you're asked how mutual funds work, your answer should be simple, like pizza slices. Use that with a gentle nod, stare into thin air, and add brief silence for dramatic effect before explaining further. Trust me, they will never look at you the same way again. You're smarter than most. Happy showing off. It suits you. Love, Ope.